The 2019 Financial Literacy and Opportunity Week is themed Financial Literacy and Inclusion in the Digital Age. As you know very well, that the mobile penetration has changed a lot in terms of lending, a lot of information on financial inclusion, but there is very little education. When we also look at information and data coming on financial inclusion in the economy, you realize that it's the chamas, it is the SACCOs that are doing a lot. Yet things like governance, when you look at those that are regulated and those who are not regulated, they face challenges, but they are addressing real problems. The language of money is something that is important. We actually connect and have ways of ensuring that the members of the public are able to see that they also have a role and a contribution into the space.
Financial planning is the art of implementing strategies that help you reach your financial goals, be they short-term or long-term. And I'll tell you for sure, when you look at that definition, it looks so simple, it looks so easy. But I'll tell you, from practice, even with my own personal financial planning, this is not easy. It's a day-to-day decision. It's a day-to-day, because it eats into your convictions. One of the biggest stages in financial planning is identifying financial goals. Financial goals are very critical because they tell you, where do I want my finances to be, okay? And that's where you start now defining. Short term could be in the next 2 years. Long term could be in the next 5 years. In financial planning, you cannot do it without first identifying your financial goals. And unfortunately, if you look, majority of our financial goals are shaped by where we were brought up, how we were brought up, what our friends are doing, what other organizations are doing, and that I call misplaced goal setting. Financial goals should be driven by what you want to achieve as a person. When you fail to do that and you subject your salary and your income to competition, I'll say it quote unquote because it's mental competition, what happens? You land into financial challenges.
Formation of SACCOs is important in providing financial support to members through soft loans. Soft loans. Then Boda SACCOs will inspire members to improve their livelihoods by expanding their businesses and saving more. Like we have a Boda SACCO in Kitengela, which has also, their members now are proud owners of residential houses. They have built houses for themselves. And it's just through savings every other day. The same for another one in Nanyuki. They are doing big businesses. So these Boda guys, if they are well organized, they are quite a number. Those are just two I've highlighted. So this we have been able to promote. We are nurturing them. We are giving them finances. We are training them and doing all what is possible to see that they succeed.
The average age of the country is 18-19. We are basically a youthful country. There is a lot of YOLO. You only live once. And the whole issue that young people don't want to save, you give them, if you take their money to SACCO, they say, I want to spend my money now. What targeted programs to really move and appreciating that, moving these people to a saving culture? I'd want a discussion there. And what can we do?
For us, Cusco, we deal with the SACCOs themselves. Then SACCOs deal with individual members. For these SACCOs, they have various products. You can walk in there and access any savings product that you want, and you are going to earn interest. Even if you had quite some junk of money, you'll also negotiate. You have a negotiating power to even fix that money for whatever period, and you are going to earn income. So any SACCO regulated, just walk in there, then see what they have, and you can start saving. But the issue is this information available to all of us? So the next thing we are going to tell them is to blow their trumpet, to make sure that this information is all over in social media, in all those platforms that the youths are able to access.
Majority of the people who were borrowing were between the ages of 18 and 25. But also something sad also occurred in the data when we looked at it. The people who were also gambling were between the ages of 18 and 25. Now, I'm not going to suggest that there's a correlation, but I think you can do the math for yourself. The youth, the people we're trying to empower, they're using these mobile lending platforms and they're borrowing. They're also gambling. So what happens when they lose? They can't pay back the loan. They borrow from somewhere else, a second time, a third time, a fourth time. They're not generating any income. So I think the point I'm trying to make is mobile lending came into the picture to solve a problem, to give the unbanked, to give those who don't have access to credit an opportunity to get into the system. But now that we have so much technology in this digital age, so many other things competing for our attention, we decided to use it for something that wasn't to our benefit. So where's the problem really? When you get money, digital money, on your M-Pesa, you spend it. How many of you go back and look at your M-Pesa statement to see where you spent your money? Honestly. If you know where you're spending your money and now you're aware, I can give you the financial literacy program that's tailored to you. Not for everybody, because you're spending your money on different things, right? You're an individual. And I can't treat everybody here exactly the same. So I want to give the opportunity to you to say, hey, this is where I am. I'm in a lot of debt, or I'm a gambler. And it's okay. It's not a taboo. You need to be able to confront your money issues and have an intimate relationship with it.
So we're encouraging young people to start saving and to develop that culture. It requires a lot of discipline and a lot of consistency. There are challenges on the way. For example, competing wants and needs, but we need to overcome this. And also the issue of budgeting. Can we set up a budget and decide how much will I allocate for airtime, for food, for fees, all those needs that you need to cater for? Can we budget for them? Yes, and we're also very happy for the Financial Literacy Week because it's an opportunity to have a conversation about saving, about managing our finances and issues that concern us, taxation. Yes, so it's a good opportunity for us to just come and have these money conversations.
When it comes to students, we've had a lot of data insights, and one of it was students actually do have money. Like they have disposable income from their parents, and some of them also have side hustles. And with this, it comes when in schools, students feel like they don't have products out there that are curated to them. So having this platform enables us to understand the issues that students are going through and how we can be able to help them.
We want to celebrate individuals, media organizations, public institutions, private institutions, and non-governmental organizations that are doing things towards promoting financial literacy and inclusion. Why we believe it is important to have a celebration or have the award scheme is that there are a lot of good initiatives outside there that are not celebrated, highlighted, and profiled. And when we celebrate them, we actually trumpet or we highlight what is working, we build on the lessons, and even grow from the failures that are working towards bettering the lives of the members of the public. So we look forward to seeing the award grow. We look forward to seeing the media take its rightful place. Look forward to seeing the public institution, private organizations doing more and working together collaboratively towards promoting financial literacy and inclusion in Kenya and beyond.
FLOWK 2019. Good. Thank you so much.